just one choice away from everything that we want in this life. We are never guaranteed today, so I make every breath my right. We are living on the edge of greatness. How about it? Escape the matrix. Can you taste it? You could be weightless without a spaceship. One chance, one shot, any given time. What you got? I got one mic, one strike. Yo, this ain't a game, this is real life. It's what you make of it. I don't know about you, but I'm gonna make a stake of it. Cause it's rare to see life well done. So you keep on pushing till that blood don't run. The only choice that I'm giving up is to give up. Failure's off the table, not an option in my playbook. Run it left, run it right, run it up the gut. Hail Mary, if I got it, baby, I'ma throw it up. Go for it, even if it's fourth down at 21. On my 21, and I have to carry. Life beat, they throw church, don't get buried. Hardest thing to do in this life is not worry. Don't go believe in the hype, we are worthy. Just do what you do and do exactly where you're supposed to be. We are just one choice away from everything that we want in this life. We are never guaranteed today, so I make every breath my right. We are living on the edge of greatness. How about it? Escape the matrix. Wait, without a spaceship. 311 said it best. Come original, you ain't gotta be speaking cold.
Good morning. It is Monday, June 25th, 6th. Ta-da.
You need one of those calendars where you flip off every page.
Oh, I would never keep up with it. I would do it for about a week and then I'd be like, I could see the date on my computer, but I try to remember it because, you know,
ADHD life, you just
it's a rough one.
would not.
Trying to get ready this morning, I walked back and forth to the kitchen like at least 50 times.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. I mean, for no reason, just for like to pick up one thing and then I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot this thing. And it's a struggle.
I mean, have you taken your meds this morning?
I have not.
Oh.
No.
So you're free balling it.
Well, you know how I go. I do free ball it often. So good morning, everyone. Now that I've gotten myself halfway together, I still haven't like put sugar in my coffee and all that other stuff. But yeah, today we're going to talk about Pride 2023. And I'm going to open the phone lines.
Where Anita at?
You know, I hate opening the phone lines. Because I open the phone lines and then, you know, y'all don't know how to act on the phone line. And I'm like, why is my music so loud? Because my phone's low. Okay. Now I feel like I can talk. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. So for both of us, our Pride wasn't very pride.
Super low key.
Very low key on the Pride end.
Yeah, me more low key than you. I did not do Pride.
No.
I did gay sloth.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah, gay sloth.
When you just lay in bed?
I just laid in bed.
All right. Well, you know, I had a Pretty Boy Drag weekend, which was fun.
Yeah.
And then yesterday, or not yesterday, but it feels like yesterday, Saturday, we went to the Walters.
And the Walters was fabulous. It was great.
Yeah. I'm so grateful for anyone who came to the Walters and skipped the parade. Like, that just felt really nice to be chosen like that. So I really am appreciative of that.
Yeah, you did a really great job, babes.
Thank you. Why is my shirt all like...
I know, you're just showing everything.
It is a lot. It is not... I'm a little bit more button up than that. Get myself together. I am like still trying to wake up. So I woke up at like 6, but I came in here and I slept in the chair for a while.
You do that.
Yeah. So I woke up around 8 from the chair sleeping. And like, here we are. So if you are watching, please jump in the comments and say, hey. Let us know how you're doing, blah, 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 so on and so forth. We're going to open the phone lines on the second half of today's show. So from what I see, people had a great time at all the prides around the country. Like, I saw some stuff from New York Pride, stuff from Seattle Pride. I saw stuff from, I don't know, all the prides.
I have to say, I'm glad that things went off relatively without a hitch, because I really was expecting a high degree of violence.
I think the most violent stuff that happened was just some vandalism. Here in Baltimore, there is a like sign over like kind of like outside of Old Goucher, like going towards Waverly area. There's like this sign that says home, and someone spray painted a O over the E.
Well, I didn't mean violence from our side.
Nah, that's what I'm talking about.
Wait.
Yeah, somebody. So it was vandalism from one of the streets who spray painted and made it homo. The thing is that
that's pretty funny.
Yeah, we're fine with that.
Yeah, I'm into that.
I'm
surprised I didn't do that. Did I ever tell you how I wanted to have a show once called Homo Town, a gay tribute to Motown?
The Homo Town. Okay, I mean that's what gay people do.
I thought it was very clever. Homo Town.
I don't know if I would consider that clever.
Wow.
Well, I gotta come back at you because you would say some shit like that to me. I think it's funny.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's good. It's solid.
Thanks.
Franz says, did some Druid Hill Park, not the same without the Lady Lisa stage, and not one silly protester. No.
Good deal.
Oh, Franz was disappointed in that. I would have been disappointed too. Yesterday, I slept so hard. I slept all day long.
You did sleep hard.
It was great. So we've got some other things going on here that we can talk about before we take our break. Well, one is that we have some snacks.
All right. I've already tried these snacks. They're delicious.
Yeah, she did. She just ripped into them and just started eating my snacks.
I didn't know that they were your personal snacks.
Well, they were snacks for the show. So I found the s'mores Oreos. So I don't know, have you tried these at home? Anyone?
I have.
Sydney has tried them at home.
I also appreciate how they put the little SM before Oreos.
Yeah.
Making them s'morios.
S'morios.
Nice.
Yes.
Yes.
I also have a drink. I don't know if y'all know, is that I love Martinelli's apple juice, and I found Martinelli's sparkling apple juice. Not like the sparkling like cider, but the sparkling apple juice.
I feel like it's going to taste just like the sparkling cider.
We'll see. What I really want to do is, we might have to do this on Friday, is I want to know the difference between seltzer and sparkling water.
Yeah, you've really been hung up on that.
So seltzer, sparkling water is supposed to have like more chemicals or something in it, and seltzer is not. I don't really know.
I don't know.
But the thing is that all the sparkling water and seltzer that we have in the house is flavored, so you can't tell. So I have to get plain sparkling water and plain seltzer.
Gross.
So that we can tell the difference. I mean, that's how you do it.
Gross.
I mean, it is what it is. And then I might have to do a club soda and a tonic water.
One of those has sweetener in it. Which one is it?
I don't know. So we gotta try them. We gotta try them all. But I'm gonna try this first. I'm gonna try this. sparkling apple juice. Oh. Okay, I was like, it said twist. You are correct. It does taste like apple cider, but
I told you.
it is less sweet.
All right, let me see.
Don't drink it all because I'll be mad.
It might be less sweet.
Yeah. Okay, it might be.
It might be.
Mm-hmm.
It's appley though.
It is very appley. Delicious. All right, I'm ready to try my S'moreo.
S'moreos.
Well, look at that here. So it's got the graham cracker outside, and on the inside, it has the chocolate and the marshmallow. Do you eat them whole or do you take it apart?
I eat them whole.
Weirdly, it tastes like regular Oreos.
I don't think it tastes like regular Oreos.
I think it does.
All right, give me one. Let me see. It doesn't taste like regular Oreos.
No, that's what it tastes like to me. Don't tell me how I feel.
We would have to do a side by side so you can taste a regular Oreo.
All right. Now we got it. And I'm buying all these snacks so that we can taste test comparison. But that's what we do here at the Coffee with Chris show. So I guess it's announcement time. Also, we are moving. I know this is part of where my stress is going to be coming from the next couple of months. We're moving in September, so I don't know what the show will look like in September. But we are moving, so the Coffee with Chris will be coming from a different location soon.
Except we don't know what that location is.
We have no idea yet.
Yeah, this isn't stressful at all.
No, not at all. But anyways, keeping forward with the Motivation Monday aspect of the show. So Pride, like I said, like we were both saying, went off pretty smoothly this year. I don't know if anybody had any problems. I don't think there were any problems. I haven't heard of any problems. There were, I'm really happy that Pride happened. I really have a little FOMO about the parade, but not really because, I have parade goals.
You have parade goals?
Yes, my parade goal is to be with Dykes on Bikes.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So I only, the next time I go to Pride, or if I'm in a parade or see a parade, I want to be riding a motorcycle in the beginning.
And you want to be driving it?
Yeah.
You don't want to just hop on the back?
No. I want to learn how to drive a motorcycle and ride a motorcycle. How do you feel about that?
Space Coast Ghost to Ghost.
Why?
Coast to Ghost.
Why are you silent on that?
I don't know. Motorcycles are unnecessarily dangerous.
I mean, I'm not going to ride it anywhere except for a Pride parade.
Well, then how are you going to get a motorcycle?
I don't know. I'm going to find me a motorcycle.
Can you rent a motorcycle?
You can rent a motorcycle. You can rent a motorcycle from the Harley Davidson store.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah. But I only want, I only want the one that looks like the old man motorcycle where you're like literally sitting in you feel like you're sitting in a, armchair.
I mean,
that's what I want.
I mean, it's a good goal, but I'm not going to be riding on it with you.
I wouldn't expect you to.
Wow.
I'm serious. I didn't expect you to get on the back of a bike motorcycle.
Yeah, that's not for me.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Sometimes when I say stuff because I know who you are, you're like, wow. But I know you.
Well, I just wish maybe sometimes I could surprise you, or you would give me some benefit of the doubt.
I would for certain things, but there's things that I know that's a hard no.
Yeah, I guess riding on the back of a motorcycle is
Yeah, that's
pretty-
just totally not your style.
no.
Yeah.
Maybe if it was pink and Hello Kitty, I would learn to drive it.
That's not gangsta.
Who says a motorcycle has to be gangsta?
Because you gotta have like a vest. You have a vest with patches on it.
It would have a big Hello Kitty patch on it,
And then you gotta have a bandana on.
which would also be pink.
And then you gotta have like ripped jeans.
I don't wear jeans.
See? That's where you lost it.
I mean, but I could wear some leggings.
You cannot wear leggings on a motorcycle.
Sure
That
you
is-
can.
That is dangerous. You need some kind of protection on your legs.
Oh, what kind of protection is jeans?
Yeah,
Especially
jeans,
when they're already ripped.
but you gotta have some chaps on or something.
Can I wear buttless chaps?
What, you just gonna have your naked ass on the
I'll have a thong on or something.
Okay. That's a naked ass, Sydney. You're getting real Pocket John like today.
Good old Pocket John.
Good old Pocket John.
If nothing else came out of this pride, we got Pocket John.
We did get Pocket John this pride. Good old Pocket John. All right, we're gonna take a quick break, and then when we come back, I'm gonna open these phone lines, see if anybody is watching. We have 3 viewers, so let's see how this goes. All right, well, 2. All right, we'll be right back.
これからみんなでめちゃくちゃ踊って騒ごう騒ごう。
Headbanger. Hit me. Hit me. Give me some new shit. Give me some new shit. Mississippi putting it down. I'm the hottest round. I told y'all mother, y'all can't stop me now. Listen to me now. I'm lasting 20 rounds. And if you want me, then come on get me now. Is you with me now? Then biggie bounce. I know you dig the way I switch my style. Holla, holla. People sing around. Now people gather round. Now people jump around. Get your freak on. 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 Is that your chick? People you don't know. Me and Timberland been high since 20 years ago. What the dealio? Now what the drillio? If you wanna battle me, then let me know. Got the feeling, son. Let me throw you some. People, here I come. Now sweat me when I'm done. We got the radio shook like we got a gun. Get your freak on. 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 Quiet. Hush your mouth. Silence when I spit it out. In your face. Open your mouth. Give you a taste. Hello.
All right, so we're back.
I do want to talk about one thing: iced coffee.
Okay, so what you got going on with iced coffee?
So I have tested 3 iced coffee brands.
Okay,
One is called, it's like Stokey or something.
okay,
The other one is the ShopRite generic iced coffee.
okay.
And then the third one is Khalifa Farms iced coffee.
Ah, okay, okay.
And I'd like to report that they all taste exactly alike.
Because it's just basic.
So if you are on the lookout for any iced coffee, I get mine unsweetened and I add my own sugar and cream. I'd like to report that they are all the same.
Well, that is good to know.
And the Stokey, I think it's called, or Stoke or something, that one is usually about $6.99. The ShopRite version is about $4.99. And the Khalifa Farms was on sale for $5.99.
Okay. Well, that is news that we could use.
It is news you can use. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay. Well, the phone lines are open.
I'm drinking it right now.
I am not. I am drinking Death Wish, which is the world's strongest coffee. I like it because, well, I actually really like the taste, to be honest. Tastes really good.
Yeah, I couldn't handle that.
I'm a little awake.
I couldn't handle it.
Well, sorry.
I mean, I have a question about Death Wish versus regular coffee, but I think you wouldn't like the question.
Well, what's the question?
Does it make your poops different?
No, not for me.
I find iced coffee makes my poops different.
Okay.
I didn't say I was going to go into detail about it.
Well, I'm happy about that part. Wow. Franz said on sale for $5.99. It does not seem like a sale price.
Wow. Call out culture.
Oh, this is okay.
It's a big jug.
So look, check this out. I have other random news, which is, I guess today is
Wow.
Random News Monday.
Random News Monday.
Random News Monday.
That was the news thing.
Okay. So, did you know there's a rumor about the electric slide?
That it's about sex?
Sort of, but not. Oh, that's not it.
Oh, that's some kind of
That's a
remix.
Here it is. Oh, I guess that's how it starts.
No, that's not how it starts. I think they're... Okay, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, here we go. So the rumor is, you gotta like hear the song, but the rumor is that the song is about vibrators.
I mean, I need to know what they say at that part.
I don't think they say anything. Let's see. No, yeah, because Spotify. All right, I'm gonna rewind it.
Oh, I see it. Sure, yeah. I think that like fast part indicates that's directly about vibrators.
Oh, there's actual words there, but yeah, there is yeah, that's the saying. It's about vibrators.
Okay, I mean, I'll buy it. Sure.
But it is not about vibrators.
Why not?
So apparently, this song was written by some dude, and he's like, "No, it's not about vibrators." He's like, "It's just about like
dancing and having fun."
Yeah, really. It's about life, and it's about good vibrations and the joy of life.
It'd be better if it was about vibrators.
I would be very happy if it was about vibrators.
All these years, starting in elementary school, gym class.
Oh, yeah. And we were jamming to a song about vibrators.
Everybody jamming, Yeah, to vibrator song. I felt like in elementary school gym class when we had to do the electric slide, one, I was always like pulled out for being like good at it, but I was also like the only black kid in my school.
Yes, you were definitely on the outskirts of where all the other black people were.
I feel like that's racist.
Well, that's what happens when you lived in Ellicott City instead of Columbia.
Wow. I feel like that was the 80s for you.
Yeah, I mean, well, when I was in like the early 80s and I lived in Bel Air, Harford County, I was the only darky. Stuck out like a sore thumb in my school picture. Where's Chris? Oh, there she is. Look at her. Pigtails. Pigtails. And I was tall. And I was the dark one. And I had, for most of like elementary school, I think I only lost my teeth like over the summers and stuff like that. Because like my school pictures, I had all my teeth.
Oh.
I wasn't like all those other raggedy kids that ain't got no teeth in their mouth.
Raggedy.
And I say they raggedy because they're all Harford County kids.
Yeah, they're feral.
Yeah. All them raggedy kids. Yeah, we were like the only black family in our neighborhood for a good little bit of time. Because it was a brand new, fresh built neighborhood. Yeah. That's what happens.
So how were you at the electric slide?
Oh, you know I knew how to do the electric slide. I killed it.
I'm glad that you killed it.
Yeah, I did. I killed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember doing the electric slide in gym class well into middle school.
Oh, yeah. Like, I don't know why it was like part of gym class to do the electric slide.
Because they, okay. So I read an article. It always came up during like the dancing unit.
Oh.
And schools mandated square dancing. Why?
It's part of white indoctrination.
Racism.
Yeah. I mean, that's how they do that.
Schools made square dancing part of the curriculum because the guy who like invented square dancing or like sponsored this was afraid of the types of dances that kids were doing. They were doing those Negro dances.
Oh, yeah. You can't be listening to no Negro music.
And he didn't like that. So he put square dancing as part of like the American dance culture into the curriculum.
Yeah.
I always thought it was to teach white kids rhythm.
No, that shit is all about white indoctrination.
Yeah.
You know, so like, Franz said 3 more dark-skinned folks moved to Bel Air since then, and they're now Trump fans. That's true. I believe that.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, Bel Air is an interesting little spot because, Harford County there's 2 military bases in Harford County. There's one in Edgewood and there's one in Aberdeen. So you have a lot more diversity in those 2 places. But once you come far away from the base, especially like in Aberdeen, because Aberdeen's a little bit of a poorer neighborhood, you start seeing like poor white folks in Aberdeen, and there's more diversity when you go down to Edgewood and Joppa because it's closer to the city. So then Bel Air, and then like Bel Air and Jarrettsville and all that stuff up in the north parts of Harford County is all white. And like I was born up in Havre Grace, but that was the only hospital in Harford County. It was Harford Memorial Hospital. But I grew up in Aberdeen, and when mom wanted to buy a house, she bought a house in Bel Air. That was where the houses were. And yeah, it was not fun for us.
I imagine.
Yeah, it was not fun.
We were some of the first Black families. We were, I think, the first Black family to move into our neighborhood in Ellicott City.
Yeah.
Because we moved in 1980.
You moved into that house in 1980?
Yeah.
Wow.
And And so, yeah, Shannon wasn't even born yet. And so we had all kinds of problems. I don't remember them. I was too young. But there were definite like racist things, like overtly racist things,
Right.
said and done to my parents. And
I'm sure. I am sure. White folks work really hard to keep black folks out of neighborhoods, and especially Ellicott City, which is really interesting because Columbia was built to be this like utopic like town, right? So it was encouraged for black folks to move into Columbia. So Ellicott City was definitely a suburb which they really wanted to be separate from that. So like for the longest time, which is kind of funny now because it's not the same now. Now it's kind of flip-flopped. But to live in Ellicott City was far more expensive than it was to live in Columbia. Living in Columbia, like you get an apartment in Columbia for way less money than you could in Ellicott City. But now it's flip-flop. Columbia is far more expensive than it is in Ellicott City. But then that's what it was. It was definitely for more for richer folks, for white folks. And it was when you talk about like Howard County schools, like Centennial and Glenelg, and all of them, they all stayed on those outsides, and like we just didn't have that connection with those schools like we would each other. So like Oakland Mills, Wild Lake, Hammond, Athleton, like we all had weird connections to each other. We partied together and all that stuff. We didn't party with Centennial kids.
I mean,
we didn't party with Mount Hebron kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, even though Centennial was just on the other side of 108 from Wild Lake, we didn't party with them. And we definitely didn't party with Glenelg kids because they way out there.
Yeah, they're far.
But we all partied with each other. So like, it was definitely a thing of kind of like a separation between between Columbia kids and the kids that are on the outside of Columbia, but still in Howard County. It's very, very interesting. But it's not like that anymore. It's definitely changed. Ellicott City now is like kind of blending into Catonsville more. And it's like, and it's far cheaper to live in Ellicott City than it is to live in Columbia.
I mean, why aren't we looking to live in Ellicott City then?
We are looking to live in Ellicott City. You're not. I'm trying here. I'm seeing. Interesting enough, my high school friend, one of my really good high school friends, actually hit me up this morning, and out of all of my high school friends, it would be like, of course, you, Kate Sampson, would be the one who has properties that you are renting out a house in Columbia. So I'm gonna text her later. I took a look at it. It's a little smaller than what we were looking for, but it's Kate. So let's see what's happening.
That's helpful.
Yeah. So, and it's right behind like the Supreme Sports Club.
Oh, okay.
Cute little house right behind there. Right. The backyard goes into Lake Elkhorn.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, I would really like to live closer to my mom and my family and all that nonsense. But that also includes like Ellicott City. That also includes even Laurel and all that stuff. But when you start like Ellicott City houses for rent, the problem is we got 3 cats.
Right.
That's where a lot of issues start coming up, because I see houses I love and I'm just like, they're like, no pets. I'm like, fuck you.
Womp womp.
Yeah. So trying to find.
Can I press this one?
Yeah. That's why I told Tyrone he gotta go get a job.
I mean, Tyrone's the only option.
He is the only option. Roger can't read, and Zora would not share her money.
No.
So it's Tyrone. So I'm trying. It's not easy.
Yes, this is very stressful.
It is very stressful, and someone is going out of town 3 times in the next 2 months.
Eek. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, my ass.
Sorry.
So we're gonna be okay.
Will we?
I don't know. You're the one leaving.
I mean, I'm not like leaving for long periods of time.
Like almost a good week at a time.
No, one of them I'm only leaving for 2 days, and I'm only going to Jersey.
Okay, so you're going to Jersey for 2 days. You go to Miami for a week.
Yeah.
And then you're going to Seattle for what, 4 days?
Yeah.
Okay, people at home, you do the math.
Not the calculator.
Yeah. But yes, but anyways, I think we're gonna find a place hopefully. It you know what's interesting is that like as I'm looking, the more I'm drawn to wanting to move back to Howard County. It's home. How do you feel about it?
I'm not sure I want to like buy a house in Howard County.
I don't know if I want to buy a house in Howard County. I feel like this move right now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. I don't want to buy a house in Columbia. I'm not paying Columbia Association.
Yeah, no.
But I'm not mad about leaving the city though.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have some quiet for a while.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah. Especially whoever lives across the street from us who can't figure out how to work their car alarm. It's the same car.
Yeah.
So you know it's not being robbed. It just constantly goes off.
Yeah, that's true.
Unless someone's a real dick and was like, we're only going to rob this one car. Which is like something that would happen in this neighborhood. People are petty as fuck. But, yeah, like, I'm just tired of hearing the car alarm every day. This morning, something kind of sketchy, weird happened. So there was a car that was coming down the street, and two kids were hanging out of the sunroof, and they were wearing all black, and they were flying up the street here. And I'm just like, I was like, if you had just done something, the smart thing was for you to get in the car, because now I remember that seeing people falling out of the damn sunroof of a car that's going like 60 miles per hour up the street.
Yes.
I'm going to remember that.
What time was it?
Like around 6 o'clock this morning, 7 o'clock this morning. Yeah.
Wow. They should be asleep.
Right. And they clearly had just done something. Clearly. And I'm just like, you should have just pulled off, got yourself back in the car, and then drove away. Because I would not think twice about a car that was speeding down the street.
Because they always speed down the street.
But I am going to remember these kids falling out the sunroof of the street.
Oh, do you know that we are 5 days to weed legalization?
Oh, that's right. July 1st.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Does that mean you could go into the places without a card?
So I talked to Joffrey.
Okay, Joffrey has the information.
Always.
Yes.
The dispensaries, the medical dispensaries are, yes, you can go into them.
Oh.
And then I think they're opening up licenses to like certain zip codes in order to like
spread the wealth kind of thing.
Yeah. And then they're opening up general licenses.
See, didn't I have that really good idea of that weed cafe?
You did.
Space?
You did have a great idea.
Yeah. Comes and goes. That's how my brain works. I mean, it was together too. It was all thought out. I had someone in mind to help me find investors. I was very interested in it. I was like, this is going to be great. You know, like if you can imagine going to a cafe and being able to, it was a whole thing about figuring out what the legalization was around consuming on site. Because right now you can't consume on site. Right now you have to consume at home. But it was going to be a matter of figuring out how to consume on site so that you could buy infused like products. And then like enjoy a like show
Right.
you know, and then also having a dispensary attached to it, for people who wanted to buy, whatever they wanted to buy. But yeah, the whole thing was just to have a place with a stage and do open mic nights, maybe a drag show, maybe listen to some live music or whatever it was, and to be able to enjoy infused baked goods.
When I went to Vancouver and went to the Weed Cafe in Vancouver, you couldn't buy there.
Okay.
This was a while ago, before legalization in Canada.
Right.
So you couldn't buy there, but you could consume there. And so basically you had to go to this like slightly sketchy bar across the street.
Okay.
Where someone was always selling weed.
Okay.
You bought your weed at the bar across the street.
Okay. This is major sketch.
And then, it was sketchy. And it was in a sketchy neighborhood.
Okay.
And the whole thing was sketchy. But the Weed Cafe was really nice and really fun. And then, so you bought it from the bar across the street. And then you brought it with you to the Weed Cafe. And once you got there, you could rent something to smoke out of. So you could rent a bong, or we would always rent a vaporizer.
Oh, okay.
And so you rent that, and then they have snacks and food.
Yeah.
And you just sit up on couches or whatever. And I would always get extremely high because of who I am as a person. And it was a good time. It was a really good time there.
Frances, what even is the point of the medical program anymore? It's all the THC products. Can't find anything with a good mix of CBD anymore. Yeah, that is going to be the downside of this, is that like people just want to get high, and then we are going to come away from the parts of why we fought for this for so long was because of the medicinal, aspects of this, and finding things with good mix of CBD and helping people feel good is always going to lose the battle to having a good time.
Well, you can't ever find low dose gummies.
I can't. People just want to get fucked up, and it's like, look, I don't need to see into other dimensions. I'm a lightweight. I just want to feel good. I don't need all of that. Some people are just like, just sitting on the couch and you're done for the day. That's not me. So I learned this a while ago, is that like every good cause would always be defeated by a good time. Nobody gives a fuck about your cause and about anything like that's the right thing to do if the option is to like have a good time.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Yeah. No one wants to fight a fight when there's a good time to be had.
Yeah, that's very true. The other thing about all the products though, which I do like, is it's made the cost of just regular weed go down.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
because people are buying the gummies and the tinctures because they want a bigger bang than just smoking regular weed.
I'm gonna tell you, when we were in Seattle, and that young man was helping us at the counter there at Seattle, and this is like the first time I went to Seattle, and this guy was just like, yeah, you just take your weed, you roll your blunt, and you put the shatter stuff inside, and then you roll it, and then you cover it with the resin or whatever it was. And I was like, you must live in an apartment with nothing on the walls, no TV, just blank white walls.
Yeah.
And you just smoke this shit and just entertain yourself with all of the things that happen in your head. Like, there's no way I'm smoking that. Absolutely not. You get the hell out of my face. That is too much. And I was like, why do you even suggest that? Why have you even tried that? That's like, yeah, you could just drink gasoline and put some salt on the rim of your cup. It's good. It's like, why do you know that? Why do you know that?
Yeah.
You could, like, that's what I'm like really. That's what I'm blown away with. It's like, don't suggest this stupid shit like that. Why are you getting that high?
I'm really into just smoking a basic joint.
I mean, what happened to that?
I like a basic joint.
Like, what happened to people who just want to smoke a blunt? Who just want to smoke a basic joint?
Yeah.
What happened to that those days? Why now with like now people are what's the thing that the dabs?
Oh yeah. That's how my brother's lung collapsed.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Doing them dabs.
I only did it once and I was like, that's wild. I don't like it. Yeah. Not into it. I was like, man, it's called me old fashioned.
You are.
I didn't need you to confirm that. That way. You are.
You are.
I just think it's too much. It's like, you got your science project on your table there with all the vape pens.
My
taking
vape pens
apart.
are constantly breaking.
She's taking them apart.
So
putting
I'm
them, like,
always taking them apart and charging them,
switching
and
out.
trying to switch out. I have a constant rotation of broken vape pens.
Man, it's too much. It's too much. Well, all right. We'll try this again on Friday. Hopefully somebody will call. I'm going to do the whole thing, but I need to go to work. So I hope you all have a fantastic Monday and enjoyed listening to us talk about nonsense today. And we will see you on Friday. I hope you have a good day, y'all.
All right. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.